If that oil spill washes ashore on the Mississippi coast, we will know the exact impact on marine life. That's because scientists at the Gulf Coast Research Lab are busy this week sampling the waters of the Sound and the Gulf, waters that are free from oil, at least for now. Now, another research mission was held today, and Doug Walker went along, and he has more on this important research on tonight's top story.
The waters are quiet as the scientists head out to sea in the early morning hours. Oil booms are in place and crabbers are busy at work, at least for now. This research is vitally important with the threat of oil looming offshore.
What we're doing today is part of an effort to establish baseline information so that if we do have impacts from the oil spill, we'll be able to assess the damage.
The first trawl is laid down, then brought back up, teeming with life. The animals are combed through, and some are kept. The rest are thrown back. Another trawl, this time in deep water south of Horn Island. More marine life on display, only bigger. If and when oil does strike, what happens then?
Then we go back out if and when the oil comes in to the same locations, sample the same species and do the same assays, and we can look for differences and attribute that to the presence of the oil.
Officials with the Gulf Coast Research Lab hope the research being conducted in the Gulf today may help other areas around the world when oil spills impact those areas as well.
Dr. Bill Hawkins, the director of the research lab, is eager to share the knowledge gained on these offshore adventures.
Be ready to provide really whatever's needed, the information to the management and environmental protection agencies, national agencies, or whatever.
Catching and tagging sharks is part of the operation as well. Taking water samples adds to the database. Even studies of nearshore oyster beds enter into the equation. Then it's back to the lab for testing and analysis, a process that will take several days to document. But the work of these scientists is far from over.
Almost every boat that we have at the laboratory in the water, and have had them in the water for about a week, taking various kinds of samples.
On the Gulf of Mexico, Doug Walker, WLOX News.
Those scientists are not the only ones involved in this research project. Dozens of students from USM are also involved as part of the marine biology curriculum at the university.